Hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing today? I am on my way home from work. Oh, Jesus. Wanted to show you guys. Look. See my lips? Because I do this. I eat off my lipstick. But I will say that my lips feel excellent. They don't feel too dry with that lipstick. So I'm going to put a little bit of lipstick on because I don't want Daddy to see me looking all cray-cray. Because we will put on our makeup for strangers. Now, I do have a little bit of dead skin right here on my lips, but nothing like when I wear my other lipsticks. And ain't that red awesome? Sorry, y'all know I'm crazy. I am gonna make this light because I am not waiting for another iteration. We're going through the red, y'all. Come on, you can come over here, but you're probably like, what, girl? What you doing? I still have not put on this other camera holder, so y'all keep switching over there. All right, so today, this is my first water. I've had 1 cup of coffee and I was taking care of patients all day. Like boom, 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 boom. I went in, my first patient was at 10 o'clock. It is 5:05 and I am just getting off. So I have been standing all day, but for some reason I feel real good, real energized. Like everything is good in my world, you know? So, yesterday I was a little moody. I wasn't 100% myself, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with me yesterday. I'd be a liar to say that I knew, but I just felt a little moody, you know. My husband just called me. He blew up the microwave. He put a potato. Go ahead, baby. You do your thing. He put a potato in the microwave and blew the microwave up. So he said, I got some bad news for you. I was like, it ain't like you can't afford to buy another one and we gotta go without until you get your paycheck or something. Just order another microwave. It ain't that difficult, you know, but men, gotta love them. My client said, what did I say? I said something about my husband today. And she said, that's the nicest thing I ever heard you say about Willie. I said, it is not. She said, yes, it is. I don't think bad of my husband, you know, but I mean, he's my husband, so he gets on my cotton picking nerves sometimes. Y'all know I tell you, but I do love him, but he still get on my nerves, like my kids. I love him, Richard, but he gets on my nerves, you know. So let me tell you about what Cameron Pooh did. Cameron was like, oh, Mom. So the class I took was for nutrition, was like an allied health class. And some of the colleges take it for the nursing program and some of them do not. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the other one to make sure I can apply to any of the programs this time. And I was like, all right. So he went in there and got my credit card. But you know what? I was thinking to myself, I said, I should make him pay for that class. You know why? Because he's just taking his paychecks again and just blowing. His dad said he'd come to him and say, oh yeah, I bought an Xbox. Why? We just got you that PlayStation 5 for Christmas. You know, that thing cost $2,000 with all the new hard drives your daddy wanted to put in it and stuff like that. Oh, Jesus. I said, he needs to start paying some bills up in here because he ain't saving his money. He just using his money to buy more stuff. So anyways, he took my credit card and went and paid for his class with it. So yeah. And let me tell you guys this story. So y'all know all about Richard. And he tells the wackiest whack stories. I bought him 3 phones last year. I don't know what that boy does with his phone, if he sells it for drinking drugs or whatever, right? So he said, he texted me, and I didn't recognize the number, but I knew it was 509, which is Washington's, area code. And it said, his text said, "Mom, this is my phone. I bought it from Walmart." And he tells me what happens to him, why he doesn't have the phone that I bought him, the last phone that I bought 2 months ago or so, right? He says, they were at the AMP gas station. If you live on the West Coast, it's the AMPM's gas stations there. It's a chain of them. And he said this guy robbed them, made them walk to a hotel room at gunpoint, and took his phone. Jesus. I said, this boy, he's always been a bad fibber. Like, he cannot fib. They're always like over the top, unbelievable, Mom, I said, you guys can't go to Six Flags. Mom, what happened was they threw us in the back of the truck and forced us to go to Six Flags. Mom, we didn't want to go. So anyways, with that being said, he's always been a real bad fibber. Like, boy, bye. His stories have always been so over the top, So I guess I'm supposed to say, oh, my poor baby. They done robbed him at gunpoint, and only thing they took was his cell phone. And I thought, wait a minute now. Not only is that story over the top and unbelievable and did not happen, but he told me that story before. Yeah, that story's too old, boy. Bye. So, these kids, they are so entitled. Maybe not your kid. Maybe you've got a great kid. Maybe your kid does everything he's supposed to be when he's supposed to do it, and you've never had a day of trouble out of it. Who gives a dang on? You are just a lucky little bastard. For the rest of us, these dang on kids are crazy as bat crap. What if I had 4 of them. What if I'd had more than just one crazy kid? I would have just been like, I'm checking out. Like, I'm not staying on this earth with the 2 of you, or the 3 of you, or the 4 of you, So Logan's birthday is tomorrow, my lucky poo. And I'm going to take him to breakfast tomorrow morning. He likes to go to this like excellent cafe, it's called, or whatever. They have real good breakfast foods, And his dad, and that's where we went last year for his birthday, come to think of it. And then we went to the Ukamaka store. I don't know how to say that name of that store. It's a Japanese store that has different type of art supplies and Japanese art supplies and stuff like that. And he loves that place. Y'all see this right here? That's that Diva car freshener. I stole it from Sabrina. I didn't really steal it. I told her she had 2 of them. I was like, I'm taking one of these. That thing smells so good. But so his father told me he's going to take him to that store tomorrow. He's like, me and Logan have a date. So I thought that was so cute. I know his father, well, I'm going to do that for breakfast. His father's going to do that date with him. And his brother ordered him something, and it came yesterday. I bought him these little track lights to go around his bed, and you can put them on any color. Because he has one of those loft beds, and I thought he'll like that, because he'll sit up there and use his notepad and stuff like that, so he'll like that. And then for the holidays, he could put it on different ones. I'm gonna change this out today. I promise y'all. Y'all not gonna be spinning all around my car tomorrow. Now, I was supposed to have my hair blue. So we're gonna do that this evening when I go home. We're gonna get some color in our life. Yeah. We're gonna do that. Pam said, Lisa, don't do that. Now I'm really gonna do it. Look at my neck, it's getting old, y'all. It's getting chicken neck. I need to have a facelift like this. Y'all know I ain't got my head on tight. No. So let me tell you something. So today, I was feeling some kind of way. And let me tell you what kind of way I was feeling. You know how you just want to make sure everything is going right in your life? And some days, some things just seem kind of off. And today it just felt like that. I was like, something's off. And I don't know what it is. So I was trying to think through it, and then my husband called me. And he started talking about Ecuador, you guys. And so I said, really? I already told you. And we went through that again. And I said, hell, I'm an American, and I haven't even seen all our great states here, you know? I haven't even been to Washington, D.C. Come on, y'all. So I haven't seen the Great Lakes. I haven't seen some of the canyons. I haven't, let me experience the United States. And I said, and he was like, but when we retire, we're going to do so much. We're going to see so much. And I said, that's bull crap. You know why? Because we don't go and see nothing now. So we're not going to see nothing when we're retired. That's just bull squeak. We're going to do a whole lot of sitting and waddling. And I don't buy it. Because if we were going to do something, if we was going to be about that life, we would already be about it. We used to when we were younger. So don't try to act like work is what's interfering. He gets 6 weeks a year off. You know? I'm looking at the camera, y'all. So I said, I'm going to go buy me one of those maps that show you all the different places and events and not events, more like the happenings of that state. And I'm going to start going to different states. And he was like, well, right now it's not the time. Oh, I'm not listening to all of that. I'm not. Well, he just started his new job. Well, I guess you're going to have to stay home. So I said to my one client today, Sherry Fowler, who I did that blanket for, I said, Sherry, we need to do some traveling. And if the men can go, they are welcome to go. But if they don't want to go, why should that stop us from going? And she was like, you're right. We have such a good time when we're together, she and I. We really do. But really, I have a good time when I'm with anybody. I do. I love hanging around people. I love being with people. I'm just a friendly person. I love hearing about other people's lives. That's why my job is so good for me. Like, it is so good for me. I'm inquisitive. There's no taboo subjects with me. If I want to know, I want to know. I ask about everything. I'm a little bit nosy. And I think it's a good thing. Because sometimes people want to talk about stuff, My one client said, Lisa, I tell you things I don't tell anybody. Okay. I said, I give good advice. So why wouldn't you want to tell me? Where's it going to go? What I'm going to do? Call your husband? Call your kids? Call your other best friends? I mean, where's it going to go? Nowhere. It's between me and you. And we're just kind of bouncing ideas off of each other, But yeah, she's like, I tell you my most intimate thoughts. Okay. So go on and tell it to me. But we can talk about it. Be about it. fix it or laugh about it, because we do some of that too. But today was a really good day. I had a good day with all of my clients, and even one of my clients was like, this job is so good for you. I was like, show you right. So I had a good day. Big Easy. What is that? Oh, they're having some type of crab boil in my town. That little light board lit up. So I'm gonna go home. I'm not even sure what I'm making tonight, or if I'm even making anything tonight. Hell, we might have leftovers again tonight. But I did buy that air fryer. Now, speaking on air fryers, one of my clients today said she has both. And I was going to head to Costco and go get that bucket one too. It's just a bucket that you can fill up with fries or whatever. And but she said she has both of them. And it's only $49.99, y'all. So go get yourself one at Costco's before the sale goes off. That's what I like about Costco. They run their stuff for like 30 days, you know. They have dates. If you look at the big signs that say what the price is, it'll also have the date that the sale goes off. And the one that I bought was $120 minus $20, that instant coupon at checkout. So it was like $99. And then the other one that but that one has shelves, and the other one that I'm going to get is the bucket, you know. And she said there's advantages to both. So we don't want no disadvantages, so we want advantages. So I'm going to go get that other one probably tomorrow. You guys know we're expecting that really bad weather on Thursday. I said, Pam, call the Pete's. Let them know. They can come on Thursday if they want to, but Lisa will not be here. So y'all gonna come to a closed building, because I'm not gonna take my little black ugly self nowhere. If it's sleeting and snotting and raining, no, I'm not slipping and sliding and killing myself all over this road for somebody can look better. No, it's not even worth it. But I have to go home and do my continuing education classes for my nursing license. And I should have did it. Oh, Lord Jesus. Those boxes are all banged up. I should have done it by now, but you know I'm all about that procrastination. My mama should have named that Lisa Procrastination Shaw. Because I procrastinate like it is nobody's business. I'm so good at it. Like I could literally teach classes on how to procrastinate. It's so funny, I tickle myself, but Jesus knows it's the truth. Honey, if you want it not to be done in a fashionable time, give it to me. But when I get it done, it's gonna be all of that. Who is that calling me? Ooh, Pam was supposed to call that patient today. I need to make sure she calls her. Don't want to make her feel like we're intentionally neglecting her. But today was a good day. As far as profitabilities, it was a very profitable day. But people came in, everybody wanted everything, so we just did what we could. Sometimes I feel like a sewist at work, like I am putting people back together again, you know. And I also feel like a carpenter where, you know, we have the worst cabinets or the worst floors and everything like that. I do everything to everybody else and not enough to myself, you know. So I need to get some work done. I did an acid treatment, a very low percentage acid treatment on myself. And it did really good on my skin. Like the hyperpigmentation marks that I had they're like a quarter of the size that they were before. So I looked at my face and I was like, oh, wow, I'm impressed. And I was like, Lisa, if you would just do your treatments, your skin would look glowy and gorgeous. But you don't. You're a hypocrite. You neglect yourself and tell everybody else to make sure they do their treatments and do them on time. And here you are just being the liar that you are. So I got to get better. So what I think I'm going to do is put myself on my own calendar. Lisa time. So, and Pam she will badger you to death. It's time for my treatment. It's time for my treatment. It's time for my treatment. She ain't gonna let you not do her stuff. And all the patients like, man, Pam, your skin looks amazing. I'm like, yeah, because she's on her third treatment and I just did my first treatment, you know? So, take care of yourself, people. If you haven't seen your friendly neighborhood nurse esthetician, I tell you to get your little ugly self up and go get some treatments done. Don't wait till you look like the bottom of a shoe and then try to patch it up. You know, when you have a wedding or a girls trip planned or something like that, then people are like, oh, Lisa, what can I do? Because all my girlfriends are going to be there, you know, all my sorority girls are going to be there. And I look so, I'm like, oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay, so, yeah, it's all good. You can't get yourself together overnight. Get back over here. You can't do that, you know. I mean, yeah, I can put some filler in your cheeks, a little bow up there, this, that, and the other, make you look slightly better, you know. But for the overall look of the skin, you need to make sure that you're consistently doing your treatments. And I have one lady, I'm not even gonna lie, she has been with me for about 10-11 years. She came in today and I just wanted to tell her, just go away, because your skin looks flawless. I mean, just, her name is Delia. I love her. Looks flawless. You know how they say black don't crack? Well, this lady's not black. She's white. But because every single month, sometimes twice in a month, if she feels like she needs some, oh, Abercrombie came and Abracadabra came and put the lawn stuff down, because I'm not trying to have no weeds in my yard this year. No, sir. But every single month, sometimes twice in a month, in case she needs a face wax after her treatment or whatever, she'll come back, you know, a week or two later to get her face waxed. But she makes sure that she sees her esthetician or her dermatologist or whatever and takes excellent care of herself. I wish I took care of myself, and I told her too. I'm like, girl, you are on it. Like, you are not even aging. She has no wrinkles on her face. And I can't say that she looked all that great when she first started coming to me. You know, there was a need there, you know. So I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm just trying to tell you to take the time to go see somebody and take care of yourself. You know, a lot of people think, oh, I just order everything and just do it all myself. Well, there are some things that you can't get your hands on. You can't get a high power laser that's going to do the tightening and the moving that the skin needs to be done. You're just not going to buy it. You know, you're not going to spend $130,000 or even $199,000 on a machine that's going to do that to your skin. You're not, but I do those things. So go see somebody. Go get some help. So your husband don't want to look at you looking like you looked when he first met you, you know? That's the thing. We let ourselves go, and then we wonder why he's over at Becky's house all the time fixing her sink. Deuces.